Hello, it's me, Tom, your friendly neighborhood atheist, and a little art project working on for my wife, because it's Easter, and she has decided this year she's going to get involved in the reenactment of the Passion, which is the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. And when you stop and think about it, what they're really doing is they are glorifying, they are celebrating the murder of someone. The cruel, vicious murder of a human being. That's really what they're celebrating. And so the guy, presumably, thinks he's God, and that's why they're killing him. And, well, if he were God, if Jesus Christ were actually God, then he already knows how all this is going to turn out. Now, he says in the Bible, "Please, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." But the Catholics believe that Jesus Christ is God. So he knows already what they're doing and why they're doing it. This has all been planned out ahead. This is something he already knew. This is no surprise to Jesus. He knew he was going to be crucified and murdered. And he's God. So rising from the dead, that's not really much of a trick. I mean, he's God. He knew ahead of time that he was going to be killed, and he knew ahead of time that he would rise from the dead because he's God. So tell me again, for all you Catholics, what exactly was the sacrifice? What exactly did Jesus die for? If Jesus is God and he already knew he was going to die and he already knew he was going to resurrect. And if he resurrects, he didn't really die. So it was all basically a big show. And when you really think about it, Jesus Christ died for your sins. And why are you going to church? To have your sins forgiven. But that's why Jesus died, to forgive your sins. But you have to go to church to have your sins forgiven and celebrate the fact that a man was murdered viciously, cruelly, inhumanely to forgive you for sins. Sins, by the way, that were caused by a woman who was talked into eating an apple by a snake. So, when you think about Easter, think about murder, you think about cruel, inhumane murder, and you think about basically a show. You've been tricked by someone who is pretending to be killed, who knows he can't be killed because he's God, and already knew ahead of time he was going to be killed. It's just a big fake show for basically convincing you that you need to go to church, to have your sins forgiven for something that somebody was killed to forgive. None of this makes any sense. I don't understand why this doesn't make any sense to you, because it doesn't make any sense at all. You're celebrating with chocolate eggs and a bunny who apparently poops eggs. Does the Easter bunny make the eggs, or does he create the eggs? I mean, where do the eggs come from? Does he have a stockpile of chickens making the eggs? Anyhow, yeah. Atheists like Easter because it's fun and it's silly, and the Easter egg hunts are great for the kids. But it's all show to get the kids into church so they can hear about how a guy was murdered for their sins. But they have to come to church to have those sins forgiven. I'm an atheist because it doesn't make a lick of sense. Anyways, I'll catch you next time. Happy Easter!